Atkins.
In search of breakfast sandwich. In search of breakfast sandwich. In search of breakfast sandwich. In search of breakfast sandwich.
Well, hello and welcome to another episode of In Search of Breakfast Sandwich, presented by the Blemming channel. Now, I first heard about the Atkins diet back in the mid-'80s when I was reading a series of books about something called neotech, which was a philosophy which was based on Ayn Rand's objectivism, but was supposed to be a more practical approach, or more reality-based, I guess. And they recommended the Atkins diet because it was one of the few that was based on science and not based on things like, just eat this one food every day and you lose weight. Now, I personally did have sort of a large weight loss a few years ago, but I didn't do the Atkins diet. I did read the book, The Diet Revolution, and found it interesting, and maybe applied some parts of it, but I didn't really do the diet as they spell it out, which is to go all protein for sort of a cleansing period, and then slowly add back in your vegetables. So I saw this frozen sandwich in the store and figured, let's give it a shot. The first thing I thought looking at this is this piece of bread is too perfect. I mean, it's very smooth, it's totally flat on the top, there's no like tears or ridges around the edge. Now obviously they're going to try and make a good looking photo for the cover of the box, but I don't know, it doesn't look real. It doesn't look like food. It doesn't look natural, I guess. If you have a real English muffin, it's going to be more imperfect, like this. 17 grams of protein, 300 calories, no sugar added. Well, the cooking instructions say to wrap the frozen sandwich in, well, it comes in like a clear plastic bag. You have to remove it, wrap it in a paper towel, put it on a plate, microwave it for 1 minute and 45 seconds on high, and then let it sit in the oven for another minute. So I did that. Let's take a look. My first impression upon seeing the sandwich was that it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. A standard English muffin would be more like this size. This one is a little bit less than 3 inches in diameter. So we've got your, looks like a whole grain English muffin. Egg patty doesn't look too bad. Almost looks like they tried to put grill marks on it, which is kind of strange for an egg. But then you've got your sausage, and that's it. No cheese. Interesting. Still kind of hot to the touch. It's been a couple minutes out of the oven. So let's give it a taste test. By the way, the English muffin does not look as unnaturally perfect as it does on the box, which I guess is a good thing. Although, I mean, it's kind of like wet in the middle. Sort of almost like a doughy texture, like it's not fully cooked, or maybe that's because it was right next to the sausage. I'm not sure. The one next to the egg is kind of the same. I don't know if that's an oil or if it's what it is. And it's kind of like hard and crusty on the edge. But fortunately it's, if you want a nice piece of bread which is cooked in a microwave, you're maybe asking for too much. I'm not sure. All right, so to rate this, the egg, I really like the egg. You get more than you would expect in a sandwich of this size, and it does have a good texture. And it does taste like a real egg, not one of these manufactured egg patties that you find sometimes. The sausage is good. It's not spicy, you know, like some sausages. It's kind of bland actually, but it's all right. And I'm not a big fan of the English muffin, but it's not too bad for a microwave sandwich, I guess. So overall, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Yeah, I did go on a diet a few years ago, and it took a long time though. It was over 20 months, so it was about 2 years. But I did lose about 90 pounds in total. And have since gained a lot of it back. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm the total expert on weight loss. I basically did it just by restricting my calories, you know, counting calories and trying to have a daily count under a certain level, which is based on my height and weight. I can tell you guys more about that if you're interested. So if you have tried the Atkins frozen breakfast sandwich, let me know what you think of it in the comments. And that's about all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.